Today on NBA 2K24, I am putting Larry Bird on every NBA team. As you can see, we're here with the Philadelphia 76ers, for example, with Larry Bird on the roster. Larry Bird, of course, doesn't play in the modern NBA or ever play for the Sixers in his entire NBA career. Let's see how things change in today's NBA if Larry Bird was on every NBA team. So if you're all ready, I'm ready. Let's get into today's video and let's get started. Starting out with the Sixers, of course, these are the upcoming rosters for the 24-25 NBA season. So Paul George is on the Sixers roster. I don't know why he's not number 8, but that's not a big deal. Larry Bird is on the Sixers roster, and obviously, between the four of them, they have a very good shot at winning in this NBA Finals for the season. The Bucks now got Larry Bird, of course, on the roster too. Him and Giannis, plus Lillard and Milton. This team should be pretty good as well. I'm not expecting them to be bad. Larry Bird on the Bulls, I expect him to put up really good numbers. So all the Birds on all the bad teams will probably put pretty good numbers in this, but are the Bulls going to win? Yeah, I don't think so. The Bulls would probably be bottom of the Eastern Conference for sure. The Cavs, I think, have a decent chance of winning as well. Are they going to win? Probably not, but they at least have a solid squad, much better than the Bulls. Celtics, I probably don't even have to mention them. I mean, this team's already stacked. They just won the NBA Finals. Now you're putting Larry Bird on this roster too. Better watch out because they probably are going to win, but we'll see what happens because you never know on 2K. Clippers, I think they'll be fine. Nothing too crazy there. Same with the Grizzlies. I think the Grizzlies will be okay, but that's really about it. The Hawks, the same thing there. They're a decent team, but they're not anything crazy, even if you have Larry Bird on the roster. Same with the Heat. Hornets will be awful again, but I expect this Larry Bird probably, he might win MVP. You never know. This team's awful, but we'll see how that happens. Jazz aren't good either. The Kings, I think, have a decent chance. I mean, Bird, Sabonis, Fox, DeRozan, Murray, and Monk, they got a solid team. Let's see how things play out with the Kings. Knicks usually do pretty good when I do these kinds of videos because they have such a well-rounded, all-around roster. Putting Larry Bird on this team definitely is going to help the Knicks as a whole. The Lakers should be okay. I mean, Bird, LeBron, and AD, you'd think they'd be pretty decent, but you never know. It's 2K. The Magic probably be kind of mid. I mean, I don't think they're going to win, but they won't be awful either. Mavericks have a good chance of winning in my eyes. Bird, Luka, Kyrie, this team is already really good. Putting Larry Bird on the team, I think they have a good chance at winning. The Nets, not so much. The Nets are not winning anything. The Nuggets, Bird, and Jokic pose an interesting duo, but are they going to win? Who knows? Same with the Pacers. Pacers should be okay. Same with the Pelicans. They'll be okay as well. They got a solid team. Pistons will be awful. Raptors, not so much. Rockets should be fine, but I don't think they have enough to win. Larry and Victor, definitely a fun duo, but they're not going to win anything. Suns should be fine. We'll see how that plays out. The Thunder definitely are up there for one teams that could win. Timberwolves as well, but I don't think they're going to win it. Blazers, yeah, they're going to be bad. The Warriors, I don't think they're going to be good either, even with Bird and Curry on the team. Yeah, and the Wizards aren't good. So, yeah, so let's see how things play out on 2K24. Yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of the season with all the stats and awards and everything, and I'll see you guys shortly. At the end of the season, Luka Doncic is your MVP, 30, 10, and 11 for him this season. Victor Rookie of the Year, Ingram 6th Man, because of course Larry Bird's starting now for the Pelicans. Victor Defensive Player of the Year, and shout out Trey Mann. On the All-NBA first team, we do end up with 2 Larry Birds on the Bulls and the Dallas Mavericks. Second team consists of 4 of them, the Cavs, Magic, Hornets, Clippers, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. All-NBA third team, we got the Jazz, Warriors, Nets, Suns, and Ja Morant. That's what you'd like to see. Check out all the standings first before we get into all the player statistics. See how things play out in the NBA. Out there in the Eastern Conference, the Celtics went 59-23 on the season. That's what you expect. I mean, the Celtics are already stacked, putting Larry Bird on the team, it makes sense. Sixers, Knicks, Cavs did pretty good. The Bulls, honestly, I thought, or actually did a lot better than I thought they were going to do. Bucks, honestly, kind of disappointed, but it is what it is. Pacers, Magic, Heat, and yeah, the rest of these teams aren't good, so it makes sense that they didn't do very well. Out in the West, the Timberwolves were the first seed, 52-30. Next was the Nuggets and the Thunder, makes sense. Suns did pretty good, as well as the Mavericks. Nothing too crazy out here. I thought the Kings put done a little bit better, but besides that factor, I mean, it's all pretty much the exact same thing. Checking out the league leaders, so I'm curious to see how things played out in that department for all our players this season. And it looks like the top one is on the Chicago Bulls, 26-8-7 for this Larry Bird. Next was the Hornets, 26-7-7. Next here we had Mavericks, 25-7-8. This one on the Magic, 25-7-8. So yeah, about like the same, I'd say, for a lot of them. 24 points or so, 23. Rebound department about 7 to 8, as well as the same in actually the assist department as well. Yes, such as the one on the New York Knicks here, 23-7-7. So yeah, pretty good season for all around for all these Larry Birds. Let's get into the playoffs though. Curious to see how things play out And the Celtics, of course, are the first seed. Makes sense. They're out in the Eastern Conference. We're just going to go round by round, and we're going to see what happens. The Lakers actually beat the Timberwolves in the first round. And the Mavericks will be taking on the Lakers in the next round. The Thunder beat the Clippers, makes sense. The Warriors, though, actually swept the Nuggets. That's crazy. That's pretty interesting. Out there in the Eastern Conference, Celtics will be taking on the Cavs. Nothing too shocking there. The Knicks end up being the Bucks. I think that actually makes sense for this. And the Sixers beat the Pacers. So, pretty much all around what you expect to happen, except the Warriors and Lakers moving on. But they're unable to both get past the next round as they both lose in 7. We got the Thunder and the Mavs out there in the Western Conference. Celtics, Knicks out east. Let's see what happens here. And the Celtics have been eliminated. I'm on the Celtics, so Larry Bird is on the Celtics. And it's going to be the Dallas Mavericks and the New York Knicks in the NBA Finals. Luka Doncic was your Western Conference Finals MVP, 37-9-8 for him. Out east for the New York Knicks is Larry Bird, 32-8-8, plus 2.6 steals per game, and only 31% from 3. I was kind of hoping a little bit better. Regardless, we have the Mavs and the New York Knicks here in the NBA Finals. I'll get some game action too for you guys, don't worry. Let's see how things play out on the NBA Finals. The New York Knicks take game 1, 119-109. Jalen Brunson had 27 points in this one, Bridges 24, and Larry Bird had 20.6 rebounds, 11 assists, and 3 steals, so that is obviously very good. So they got Jalen Duren on the squad now too. That's crazy. How'd they get him? Luka Doncic on the other end, 29, 11, 14, 26, 6, 10, 4, and 2 for Larry Bird for the Dallas Mavericks, but the Knicks take game 1. The New York Knicks have also taken game 2, 149-120. That's an absolute blowout. 59 points for Larry Bird, by the way. 59, 9, 6, and 3. That's crazy. Absolutely carrying them. He made 22 shots. Wow. 40, 10, and 7 for Luka on the other end. 24, 5, and 9 for the Dallas Mavericks version of Larry Bird. But the New York Knicks are up 2-0 here in the series. But the Dallas Mavericks come right back. They win in overtime by 1 point. That's crazy. Kyrie Irving, 39. Luka, 31, 13, 9. Bird had a triple-double for them. And Bird had also a triple-double for the New York Knicks. It's now a 2-1 series between these two squads. Game number 4 also goes to Dallas. So we have a tied series. 34, 11, 16, 5 for Luka. 26, 6, and 7 for Larry Bird out east. For the Knicks, 22, 11, 5. We got 2-2 series. Let's see how things play out in game number 5. It's going to be going to the New York Knicks. Larry Bird, 41, 6, and 7 in this ball game. Bridges, 26, 2, and 2. Brunson at 21 and 10. Luka had a crazy game on the other end as well as Kyrie and Larry Bird. But we're going to be going to game number 6. And I'm going to be hopping into this ball game, so I'll see you guys in game. We're now in game 6 of the NBA Finals. The Mavs are currently up by 2 at this point of the ball game. Just now under 3 minutes left to go between these two squads. Scores 110-108. The Dallas Mavericks. So if the Dallas Mavericks win this game, they'll be forcing game 7. If the Knicks win this game, they'll be winning the NBA Finals. Out to Jalen Brunson for 3. He's going to miss that 3-pointer right there. Luka's going to get the rebound on the other end. See how things play out. Kyrie Irving wide open for 3. He nails that 3-pointer. We got timeout already. 5-point lead. The New York Knicks could clearly close out this ball game, end up winning an NBA championship right here in tonight's ball game if they're able to come back in these next 2.5 minutes. We have Dante DiVincenzo is going to be fouled on the other end by Kyrie Irving. See if he can make these 2 free throws. Why is his number different? Whatever. Number 7 now, DiVincenzo. He's going to make the first free throw, and he's going to make... Oh, actually, I thought he was going to make that one, but he missed it. Kyrie Irving's going to get the ball on the other end. He's going to shoot over Larry Bird. He's getting that mid-range jumper to go 115-109. Courtesy of that 2 points by Kyrie Irving. Jalen Brunson bringing the ball up on the other end. And both Larry Birds are out there on the court, by the way, out there in the right corner, as you can see. Let's see what happens between Brunson. He's going to have the ball inside over Luka Doncic. He's getting that layup to go 115-111. I'm sure he's actually very happy that he signed with the Knicks compared to being on Dallas. But, that's the story for another time. Kyrie Irving, he has the ball once again. He's got Dante DiVincenzo on him at the moment. Kyrie inside, attempting another mid-range jumper. That's a crafty jumper right there. He's getting it to go 23 points for Kyrie Irving in tonight's ball game, 117-111. Brunson has the ball. Luka Doncic on him on the other end. What's he going to do? Looks like DiVincenzo was going to be wide open. He was open, but Brunson couldn't get him the ball in time. Mitchell Robinson at the top of the key now. Looks like trying to get Brunson open on the other end. Back out to Larry Bird for 3, and he's going to hit that 3-pointer. Larry Bird for 3 for the New York Knicks, number 25. That's actually crazy. Larry saying that. 117-114 ball game. Luka has the ball on the other end for Dallas. What's he going to do on this play? Looks like trying to get Kyrie Irving, and Kyrie is wide open, by the way, and he hits it. Kyrie's cooking. 120-114. That's crazy. 1 minute and 15 seconds left to go. DiVincenzo has the ball over to Jalen Brunson in the corner. He's got Luka on him, inside into the paint, over Luka Doncic. He's getting that layup to go, back to a 4-point ball game. What the Dallas going to do on the other end? Will they come back and answer that 2 points by Jalen Brunson? Luka has the ball, putting the moves on Brunson. He almost shoots it, but out to Kyrie Irving, who's been absolutely lethal in the fourth quarter of this. Luka Doncic is going to miss that jumper there. Back out to the New York Knicks. Larry Bird has the ball on the other end. What is he going to do? Out to Jalen Brunson. He's got 2 defenders on him. Out to Julius Randle, wide open for 3. Bang! Julius Randle hitting that 3-pointer, back to a 1-point ball game. This is crazy. Remember, game 6 of the NBA Finals we're currently watching at the moment. Luka with the ball out to Larry Bird for 3, and he's going to miss. He starts celebrating. You see that he starts celebrating, but he misses the 3-pointer. Randle on the other end. What's he going to do? 30 seconds left to go in this ball game. Jalen Brunson, he has the ball open for 3, and he's going to miss. Wow, he was wide open, but he misses. And it looks like, yeah, that's going to be Mitchell Robinson's last foul, so he fouls out of this ball game. Only 4 points, and yeah, they're going to have to be playing the foul game for the rest of it. Let's see how this happens. Luka Doncic is going to get the inbound. Brunson will commit the foul this time, and Brunson, that's also his 6th foul too. That might not have been smart. They could have had someone else foul. 121 to 119. Can Luka get the second one? Yes, he does. We got a 3-point ball game timeout. We have 23 seconds left to go in this ball game between these two squads. Actually, the New York Knicks have to hit a 3-pointer here very quickly if they just want to tie this ball game. Randle gets the pump fake though. I don't know why he didn't go up. Did you see that? He literally could have went up for the layup, but he didn't for some reason. I don't know what in the world that was about. But Luka's gonna be shooting free throws on the other end now. He's gonna hit the first one. It's now a 4-point ball game. It could have been a lot closer than this. Now a 5-point ball game for these two squads. Not looking good for the New York Knicks, by the way. It looks like we're probably going to be going back to game 7. So Julius Randle hit that 3. That would have been crazy. DiVincenzo is going to miss there yet again. We're going to commit another foul, and that's going to be it. I'll see you guys in game 7. I don't want to show you guys any free throws anymore. I'll see you guys in game 7. We're now here in game 7 of the NBA Finals. Winner go home, by the way. 116 to 109. The Knicks are currently up in this ball game by 7 points. Let's see how this happens for the rest of the ball game. Luka Doncic, he has the ball over to Derek Lively. Back to Luka, and he's going to miss that jumper there. A huge miss for the Dallas Mavericks. I mean, the Knicks really could put this game away if DiVincenzo makes that 3 right there, but he misses. Luka's going to get the rebound on the other end. There's still plenty of time for Dallas to come back, though. Larry Bird attempting a 3-pointer. He also misses. You got Bird on the other end getting the rebound. Up to Donte DiVincenzo. He's attempting a 3-pointer now. He's also missing. A lot of missed 3s as soon as I entered into this ball game. Luka, he has the ball with Jalen Brunson on him at the moment, but I actually haven't seen Klay Thompson in this at all. It looks like Kyrie probably fouled out. Luka with a step back 3-pointer. He's also off. Josh Hart with the rebound. Up quickly to Jalen Brunson. He's got Luka Doncic on him. They're going to reset at the top of the key with Larry Bird. Currently guarded by Larry Bird. Larry Bird, number 25 for the New York Knicks. He has the ball. What's he going to do? Inside over to Mitchell Robinson. Back at the Jalen Brunson at top of the key, and Donte DiVincenzo with the ball yet again. He's probably going to shoot, honestly. I'm kind of expecting him to. And he does another 3 for DiVincenzo, but that one is good. A huge 3-pointer for Donte DiVincenzo right there. 119 to 109. We have a 10-point lead for New York. And honestly, I don't think the Mavericks are even going to come back in this, even if Luka makes that. He also misses it. And Josh Hart getting another rebound on the other end. I love Josh Hart. Josh Hart's an amazing player, by the way. Super underrated. Jalen Brunson, he has the ball. Donte DiVincenzo was wide open for 3, but doesn't shoot it. Larry Bird inside, and he's going to get blocked, or I have no idea what happened right there, but the ball goes out of bounds. Back out to the Dallas Mavericks. Klay Thompson will be coming into this ball game for the Dallas Mavericks. Still 10-point game. They need to hit a quick 3 and hope for the best, but even if they literally don't hit a 3 here, this game is going to be done. Luka has the ball, potentially shooting a step back 3. No, over to Larry Bird. I don't know what they're doing right there. He makes that jumper though, a little floater, but they're down 8 with 24 seconds. I mean, things are not looking good for them at all. Expect them to foul. No foul. I was trying to get them to do a steal. That's not going to happen either. And yeah, this game is over because they're just going to run out the clock. So we only have just over 10 seconds left to go in this ball game. But that's going to be the conclusion of today's video, because the New York Knicks, out of all teams, are going to win the NBA championship. So I put Larry Bird on every team in the NBA, and the team that came out on top winning the NBA Finals was the New York Knicks. So if you enjoyed today's video, please like, subscribe, future content. I'm really excited for 2K25 right around the corner. I'll be uploading as much as possible for 2K25, and I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Hopefully your day is good as the New York Knicks there as they won the NBA championship. See you next time.